there, Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk Bounty video, and welcome to a sort of overview of the most recent wave of vintage collection figures that you can see in front of you right here. We have 4 figures. We have the Clone Commander Wolffe, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, K2SO, and the Power Droid. And I just wanted to give you a little overview of these figures. Hopefully you've already seen my individual reviews of each figure. Maybe not Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, because we do already have that figure from the Jedi Destiny 3 pack, and I've already done a review of that pack, so be sure to check out that video if you haven't checked that one out already. You get 3 amazing figures in that pack. You get the Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, you get the Luke Skywalker X-Wing, and of course you get this very cool figure here, the Luke Skywalker Jedi, who incidentally is coming out in the next wave of the vintage collection on his own single card as well. But I did want to show you the case of figures in their entirety and talk about the case selection. As you're aware, figures are delivered to stores in cases of 8. So as you can see here, case of 8 pieces, Star Wars Vintage Collection X3 Vintage Figures Assortment. And it's the assortment that I wanted to talk about today, because I'm not overly happy with the way they've done it. Purely because you get 3 Commander Wolffes in the pack, you get 2 Luke Skywalker Stormtroopers, 2 K2SOs, and 1 Power Droid. And I think that's a bit of a strange selection for me. I personally don't think that this Clone Commander Wolffe, although it is from the Clone Wars and it's a popular character, I'm not sure if this figure is going to be the most desirable figure of the wave. I personally think that either K2SO or the Power Droid are going to be the most desirable figure. And I think personally it would have been better to have at least 2 Power Droids in there, so you've got 2 of each figure. I'm not really sure why they've gone for 3 Clone Commander Wolffes with only the 1 Power Droid. And already what we're seeing is that various Target stores that have had these figures out early, everything's there for people to grab except for the Power Droid. They're not able to get that figure because 1 per case, they might only have the 1 case of figures for the pegs, and the Power Droid gets picked up by 1 customer, and boom, that's it. Your wave of figures is incomplete. So that was something that confused me a little bit, really, that we got 3 Clone Commander Wolffes. It's not as if that this figure is a standard clone trooper for army building purposes. You only really need 1 Clone Commander Wolffe, so that was just a little bit strange. I can understand why you've got 2 of the other ones, but to have 3 of this one and 1 of that one, I just found that a little bit strange. But anyway, let's just take a quick look at the wave. As I say, you've probably seen my individual reviews, but we're just going to take a quick look. I love the image that they've used for Clone Commander Wolffe there, and the figure, although it's an older sculpt that they've used, I think the helmet and the head is very, very good indeed. Back of the card there, he is VC168, and yeah, very nice to go in the collection. I like the yellow that they've chosen there for the name pill, and a bit of a strange one here, or maybe not. They've gone for a black font there for Clone Commander Wolffe. Perhaps they didn't think that it stood out that well on the yellow, whereas if you look there, they've got white for each one of those, so maybe it just didn't stand out on the yellow, so they went with the black there. But yeah, VC168, so that's him. We also got Luke Stormtrooper, and as I mentioned, he did come out in that Jedi Destiny 3 pack. VC169. Great looking figure. I do like this one. I really do like the new head sculpt for Luke, and the hair as well. And the helmet there is a good size. It's not out of scale or anything. And the image that they've picked there is a pretty decent one. Although, again, slightly grainy, I do believe. K2SO, one of the pick of the wave for me. Great image of K2SO there on the card back with the green name pill. Really makes that figure pop there in his bubble. Really, really good figure. I do like the Rogue One film and the figures that go with it. And obviously we've got Chirrut Imwe in the next wave to look forward to. And hopefully Disney and Hasbro will want to give us more Rogue One figures. As I mentioned, only the 1 in the case for the poor old Power Droid, and original trilogy figure. Very much like the original Power Droid from back in the day. This is definitely one of my favourites. I love that sort of purpley pink they've used. The card back really harks back to the old school, and he is VC167. So there you go then, guys. That is the full wave of vintage collection figures that have just come out. They're hitting your stores right now. I personally like them all. I think all 4 of these characters were needed in the vintage collection for different reasons. You've got the Power Droid from the original 96 run of figures from back in the day. We were desperately needing him on the Star Wars chase card. K2SO, big character from Rogue One. He was definitely needed in the vintage collection. Of course, as I mentioned, we've had Luke, but to have him on that card back, great choice there as well. And of course, with the Clone Wars coming back, new clone Commander Wolffe there. And although they're using the old body, as I mentioned, the helmet and the head sculpt are very, very good indeed. So all in all, a solid wave. And I do feel the vintage collection is giving us a lot more solid waves. If you look at the future wave that's coming up with the Chirrut Imwe and the Luke Skywalker, and apparently it's going to be Hondo Inaka and ARC Trooper 5s, which is going to be one of those from that awesome 3-pack that we're going to be getting. That's 2 solid waves to end the year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be getting another wave before the year is out with Captain Rex. So lots to look forward to for the vintage collection. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like down below if you have enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.